Hi there. Welcome to the Overtron Chatter 2. I'm here with you this wonderful afternoon. Oh, it's so beautiful here. It's like 68 degrees outside. Anyway, that ain't why you came here. You came here to hear about Southern Charm, Season 11, Episode 12, Even Further South. So we start this episode off. We have Venetia. She's calling Austin to let him know that Madison had her baby. It was by C-section. They're going to keep it secret till Madison come out with, but they're just so excited. We go to Molly's, and she's getting ready to go to an open mic. There's a show tonight that she's having that she invited her parents and the friends to, and I think most of the gang is coming. So anyway, we see the people start showing up for the open mic, and Shep's looking around because somebody brought her flowers. I think it was Austin. No, it wasn't Austin. Somebody brought her flowers. Maybe it was Rod. And Shep said, I always forget to bring a gift. You don't never bring a gift. You don't bring one to Patricia's house. You don't never. I think I might have seen you twice with a gift for Madison's baby shower and Madison's wedding, bridal shower, something, wedding shower, something. But anyway, I think you're the richest one out of the group, and you just maybe the richest. Maybe it might be Craig now. Anyway, who cares? So anyway, Craig and Charlie I got here out there talking, and Austin and Venetia. Oh, Craig and Charlie aren't coming. They're missing from the event. But nobody has put together that the two are together. I don't think they have. And Venetia won't be there. Venetia sent Molly flowers because she wasn't coming to the event. Yeah. Those were Venetia's flowers. Wasn't from none of the guys. So, while everybody getting ready for Molly to go on stage, Shep says that he's planning a trip to go to Mexico for everybody. It's like a wellness, adventurers, do something different kind of thing, vibe, to get them out of that thing. It's mainly for Austin and Craig because he wants them to be friends. He really misses them being friends. So, they started talking about Austin. Salley is talking with Rod, I think, about Austin. And she was like, don't worry about Austin. Salley, she do too much. I mean, I know how to be. If I like a guy too, and I don't think he catching on because some of the motherfuckers is slow. I do a little something, but she doing too much. She walking into water with her bathing suit on in the pool. You want a coconut? I don't know, just a bunch to take off her bathing suit cover. Austin. Oh, it's tacky. And she too cute for that. She acting like a fucking desperado. She got a badass house. I didn't know her house was that nice. She got a nice ass house. Yay. Even if she got chickens. And ain't nothing wrong with chickens except I eat them. So Molly up there on the stage, her parents in there, Chef go over there and talk, Chef go over there and say hi. And I was like, when he was meeting her people, it was Molly's ex-roommate was a black girl. Somebody black. I was like, okay, Molly, you really do have a black friend outside of Venetia. So Molly on stage, she looked nervous. Everybody can tell she looked nervous. They say she in her zone. So anyway, she sang her little song. She played the cowbell. Now, if nobody don't know it, I like the cowbell. It's probably one of my favorite instruments outside of a drum. So everybody loves her song. They're amazed at her voice. Everybody's proud of her. She did a good job. So Molly tells her that's just another thing she's going to check off her bucket list. So we're at Patricia's house. She outside on the patio having that butler fuck around with some pillows because she ain't got nothing else better to do. She got a list in her hand. She says she get ready to go to Costco because she got a friend coming, so she going there to get some stacks. So Whitney is talking to her, and he tell her that he about the trip to Mexico, the adventure, all this shit, the whole holistic wellness and how it's supposed to pull them together. And Patricia just said, I don't feel like hearing this bullshit. It's okay. Y'all going on a trip. You okay. You can disguise it any way you want. She says for the boys, and she said, yeah, the boys in this group are bizarre. And she said, let's have fun. So now, Whitney's kind of teasing Chef because he said he went to some trip and now he think he went to did that ayahuasca and did the drug, you know, that retreat shit where you can get enlightened. So he went and did it. Now he come back. He think she's a shaman. We see him a clip of him talking to Whitney saying that how he went to some hypnotic state or some shit and his old girlfriend Taylor turned into a majestic bird or some shit. Who cares? So anyway, I guess he says it's all about balance. So we're back at Sally, nice ass house, and Charlie coming over. And so they, you know, they start talking, and Charlie said, I went got me a colonic today, I love it. And the other one said a colonic, even though she the medical one, she said a colonic, when they put the water up there, where the water come out there, she said, go out through a hole. So she's like, okay. So she is washing her stomach at her kitchen sink. Okay. So they started talking. So she said, so Sally tells Charlie, yes, that she did that Molly did good. And she said, yeah, I heard it was good. I wish I would have been there. So she said, where was you at? So you see Charlie hesitating, but she can't help it. She smiles. Like her face is like the sunshine. She's like, me and Craig went and had drinks. And why didn't you tell me? And Sally was like, why you ain't tell me? He making you not tell me stuff. I don't like that. So she said, slow down. And Charlie really like Sally as her friend, but she gonna put that bitch in her place and she like Craig. So she said, it's really uncomfortable. And she said, I don't want to be, you know, like that. We should tell each other everything. You wouldn't have never told me. You wouldn't have hid it. You wouldn't have drinks. You would have even told me. She said, I know, but I just ain't, you know, we just on some other shit. So anyway, it just didn't go high. She wanted to go, but she couldn't stop smiling. So she said, so Sally thinking that Craig making Charlie hide shit from her. Why? She not no fucking kid. She a grown-ass woman. She don't want to tell you what she doing. She don't have to tell you nothing. So, I don't know. You can still tell that Charlie and Craig are still not. They act like kids, and they're still. Who all these people calling me from Washington? I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone. Nobody calls me till I'm ready to make a video, then everybody fucking call. I ain't talking to nobody because I'm making videos for my fam right here. So anyway, they still on that stage like, I like you, like me, like I was like, okay, I may because of my age. I'm like, look, what we finna do? What we doing? That's where I'm at. So to get out of this shit, Charlie just tell her she's trying to figure out how she feel about him. And she said, I don't want to speak to you. And so Charlie tells Sally, I don't want to speak to you about this motherfucker. Because when I do, you start chimping out on me and shit. You say that, but that's how she started. Well, either listen, this is what you need to tell her. And if you listening to me, Miss Sally, I'll help you. This is what you need to do. Deal with that shit. He did not choose you. He chose her. It don't mean she better than you. Don't mean you better than her. It just means he likes her. It wasn't there. It's not a wash. That don't mean shit. Just think of it this way. Has it been a dude that really liked you? Yeah. And you ain't really, y'all could be friends. Read it like that, but I guess it's because it's your girl. Charlie's a bad bitch. You feel some type of way. But the way that you feeling, that ain't got nothing to do with Charlie. That's all you. Fix that shit. So anyway, we was commercial break or some shit, but when we came back, everybody was packing. Shep up there smelling his drawers. I mean, you do that, but on television. So anyway, we're at the airport, and I love the way Whitney packed like me. Whitner, I pack small. I don't know if it's because I'm little. I wear a size extra small. And I don't like the on shit. So everything I got, you ain't even got to sting me. My shit, I travel light. And I only like black. So I can be the same shit the whole trip. Just change the accessories. So, Charlie just still mad at Charlie. And so she at the airport telling Rod, I don't know, it's something with Charlie. It's Sally talking to Rod. She's like super weird. No, she ain't, bitch. You a hater. You a hater because she don't like you. So anyway, somehow that Austin done upgrade. I don't know if that means he went to first class on the seat or not, but they all land in Puerto Vallarta. When they get there, they got 2 vans, and then the vans take them to their accommodations, with a very nice accommodations. Shep did a good job. He got a presidential suite, 3 private rooms, and 1 double room. So we driving there, and all Sally keeps talking about, I can't wait to get in the bathing suit. It's because Austin in the van with her. I can't wait to get in the bathing suit. And then Roy egging her on. He was like, I can't see what kind of top you're going to wear to your bathing suit. Is it too small? I like to see nip slips. And she was like, my nipples are well in proportion to my breasts or something. And so then Rod said, I know who nips I like to see. I like to see Austin's. And she started giggling and shit. I can't wait to get in the pool. She'll fucking try hard. So anyway, Austin said he don't intend. That mean he is. But he don't intend at the moment. But he know he is. He just don't know when. He gonna mess with Sally or not. He said, but he liked that she being a fucking blowhard for him. So when they get there, the people playing the mariachi music, and Shep asked Venetia to dance, and she dancing and shit. He dancing too fast. And then that's when Austin hit back to his confessional. He said, they say the way you dance is how you move in bed. And I was like, well, then Shep is really fucking up. So they get to the rooms. Everybody like their rooms, and they really like their rooms. The presidential suite, they say, is real nice. And Chef started reminiscing about Sierra, like when she first came to see him. He was in the master suite, and he was like, yeah, I was in the master suite because I thought I was going to be with Sierra. And they show a clip of him in the room with that young-ass girl, and he want to change his clothes to go to dinner, and he want her to stay. She don't want to see them hanging balls. That girl said, I'll meet you downstairs. So something happened where Shep lose his luggage. So he got Charlie luggage. So like I would think too, if I got Charlie luggage, she probably got mine. So he go find out where she is. So she brings her. So when he bring her the luggage, she said, oh, there's my luggage. It's clearly labeled Charlie. And he said, do you have mine? She said, no. Why would I? He said, I thought it was a mix-up. I thought the reason why I had your shit is because you got my shit. And she said, no. And she said, oh, I'm sorry. And so then Sally come out of nowhere. You don't have to say you're sorry. You can't help it that you don't have his luggage. So Shep looking at, so Charlie just like, yeah, okay, all right. I just, let me get dressed. Let me put my suit on. And Charlie tell us, she said, why every time for what? Every time a motherfucker, a man, somebody with a penis in this group say something to me, she gotta interfere like I'm fucking a kid. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone because I'm here with my man. She ain't say that, but that's what the fuck she should have said. And that sure would have made her mad. So anyway, everybody hitting the pool, but don't nobody see Sally. And don't nobody see Charlie because they back in the room. So Sally come back to Charlie's room and say, I was being such a bitch. And she said, why? What is it? Charlie says, why? What is it? And she said, because I guess it's these man babies around here. They just really drive me crazy. And I don't know if she says Craig or something. So she said, see, that's why I don't say nothing to you because I don't feel like. She said, listen, I'm just going to tell you for real, Sally. I like Craig. I like spending time with him. I'm happy that I'm here in Mexico with this motherfucker. I just want to have a real good time with him. And I don't like this. I don't like, well, he's coming. No, he's not coming between us. I'm trying to set boundaries because when I start talking about him, it does something to us. Well, I don't have to talk to him about you. I got plenty. So, see, she's still up in her fucking feelings. So Charlie did the right thing. She just shut it down, go get ready. So anyway, they finally show up at the pool and she in the bad mood. They say, hey y'all, what's sex on? I just need a drink. He said, I just gotta have a drink. So she take raw drink and start drinking it like shit so dramatic. Like, she just couldn't wait to get to the bartender and shit. So Charlie just looking at her like stupid bitch. So anyway, she said, I just had to get in the water. So while they talking on that side, in the pool bar, at the pool bar is Austin and Craig, and they're talking to each other. Shep was over there for a minute too. And they was here, and Shep was like, yo, when I went to get my shit over from Charlie's room. No, I think they even asked where Charlie and Sally was. But they on opposite sides of the pools of the resort. Not opposite sides. They're in the same fucking spot, but they just ain't together having separate conversations. So Shep said when I went to, we had to mix up with the bag and shit. When I went in there, I was like, hey, Charlie, here's your bag. And he said Charlie wanted to say she was sorry. And Sally just, oh, shit, you don't have to say you, stop it, blah, blah. And then Craig said, yeah, she can be real controlling. They all agree that, she just don't mind her fucking business and she real controlling. So Shep leave to go check on the lunch or whatever they gonna do, the dinner or whatever the fuck he leaving. He gonna go check on it. So Craig and Austin start talking. So we find out from Austin confessionals that he said, I'm just tired of being angry. I'm sick of this shit. And I think he ain't angry no more because he gonna ready to start having sex with Sally. So he ain't got time to fuck around with Craig. So, and Craig's like, this kind of Austin, I like the one that used to be a dog and shit. Now that he ain't got this woman tethered to his neck, he about, I can recognize my friend. So they on the good spot. So anyway, Sally's so hot, she just got to get in the pool. So she get in the pool, she walking toward Austin and Craig. And she said, stop talking about me. I know y'all talking about me. And they was, bitch. So anyway, she walked over there and he said, would you like some coconut? And she said, would you like some coconut? I was like, bitch, you was just so, Well, before she left from that side of the pool, she was like, I'm just going to mess with, I don't care. I'm just tired of this. I'm just going to do what I do or whatever. So Rod said, if you want to fuck with Austin, you can fuck with Austin if you want to. I don't even care. He said, but to me, it's not going to be good for you because he don't even know what the fuck he doing. So, you walking in, you looking for something and he don't know what he looking for. So you might get, fucked up in the thing. He said, the rumor, so Sally said, she telling everybody in the group, the rumor I heard was that if he broke up with Audrey, somebody he'd been going with for about 2 years now, she'd be okay with it. So Molly said, who the fuck would be okay with somebody going for somebody for 2 years? And they messing with somebody else somebody else, they had a problem, they already had a problem with you a little bit, watching that man and being so aggressive toward him. You think she gonna be cool with you fucking with him? So anyway, everybody was asking her, who did you hear this shit from that relationship wasn't that serious, that it was an immature relationship? And everybody started saying, she didn't hear that shit from me. She didn't hear from me. Vanessa said, I say some shit, but I didn't say that. So everybody trying to take claim for that. So Ron just say, so what do? Would you believe Craig or you think Craig's a liar? So she don't answer. So Molly said, that's what was taking you a long time to answer. You don't know the answer? And so her response is, I can't speak anything negatively about Craig. So you see Sally just put her in, Charlie just go like, fuck. So I'm like, yeah, that's how they're going. So, Sally said, I heard that Audrey be cool if they broke up. Molly said, that's some bullshit. Ain't no woman that been no dude that long gonna do that. So Ron told dumbass Sally too, why you listen to the three of them? Shep, Austin, and Craig. You gonna get some information about some shit from them? Girl, bye. So that's when Rod said, Sally, you think Craig lies? And she just, I can't speak on Craig. So, before the girl get over there with Craig, before Sally can reach Craig and Austin said, would it be fucked up if I did dig in Sally, and knowing that Audrey had a thing about her, always being in my face and shit. So Austin said, so Craig's response was, if you do it, you can only do it once. And that's when Sally interrupted. So it's time to get ready for dinner and everybody look kind of nice. So they're all waiting. So before they go to eat, they go, wouldn't you say they do weird shit? I think he do weird shit. I do not want to go to Mexico and go in no room where Elizabeth Taylor used to be fucking Richard Burton at. That just don't interest me. The bed don't. Then he was like, here, come here. Where the fucking tub is? What do you do in a hotel room, in the bathroom? Okay, the shit that you could do, but how much shit can you do? I don't want to see what she... I thought she was a very pretty woman. I don't know really. I might have seen Richard Burton in the movie and shit coming up as a little girl around my grandmother's or some shit, but I'm like, Whitney, I don't want to see this shit. So they walk, he got them all into him. How you think they was fucking like this? I was like, oh my God, these motherfucking people, yo. So anyway, I thought that shit was boring. Well, anyway, it's time to sit down. There's no assigned seating. So they sit down and, you know, Shep got it started. He was like, let's do a New Year's resolution. But this time you get a resolution to what the person beside you, you get them the resolution you want for them. So I was like, probably not a good, probably not a good game. So before they got in there, Salley made it a point to talk to Venetia. We really miss each other. Let's not do this. And they hug. And then Salley still got a problem. What is it? I just think the people in this group need to be more transparent. I don't like not having no transparency. So she said, who? So she already knew she was talking about Charlie and Craig, right? So she said, them over. I just wish they could be more transparent. She said, I think the women can. But the boys not that. She said when Venetia said she think the women can be transparent, she was like, Sally was like, so she meant she was trying to imply to Charlie. So Charlie over there talking to Craig, and she was like, I talked to Sally today, and I let her know that I really like this guy, and we're dating each other. I want to spend time with him, and I really like him, and that's what I want to do. And so Craig said, did you tell her we kissed? And she said, no. I started laughing. I was like, girl, why the fuck is you scared of this woman? And I don't think she's scared of her, y'all. I just think she's her friend. And it ain't worth all this upset. Because she ain't not going to fuck with this dude because of her. And Sally is being a fucking hater. And she didn't. And then, you know, how much did you really like Craig? You all jumping all over his motherfucking friend. You should just suck his dick in the middle of the thing. You really are giving yourself. And then it's the thing about it. How many times you going to lay your ass on the tracks and this motherfucker step over you? Yeah, and see my coconut. It was something else. Oh, it's me. Oh, they went to a restaurant. I mean, the boudoir to Elizabeth Taylor room. It's like a Romeo and Juliet statue, but it wasn't Romeo and Juliet. It's supposed to be Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor, and they bronze statues, and she's like, oh, that's me and you, Austin. I was like, bitch, stop trying so hard. So anyway, we finally get our asses to the table, and they start playing this game. So, because it's time to eat, everybody order what they want, and it's beautiful. To me, it's first of all, the table setting is nice. They're in Mexico. The sunset was marvelous. It was wonderful, right? So it started thunderstorming and raining. To me, it's romantic. So it's nice. So, you know, Shep started saying how the trip is for them to find inner peace so everybody can, you know, walk away with a permanent smile on their face. So that's when they start the New Year's resolution day. So it's Charlie. So Shep says to Charlie that she wished she was more sure of herself. He told her about the incident that he didn't like, how Sally was in the suitcase and Sally jumped in that fucking conversation. Wasn't anybody even talk? It wasn't even her turn to talk, and it wasn't even about her. But she in there, we ain't taking it, but it wasn't about you. He just told Charlie to be more assertive with herself. Then it was Venetia Shep told Sally that she needed to be more sure of herself. Charlie told, and then that's when I think it was her. Sally hollered out to Shep, and you don't have no manners. You never say thank you, please, or nothing. And then he said, I'm gonna work on that. I am a spoiled brat. I do knows about that. He ain't that thank you. He ain't on that. So Vanessa said, I wish Austin would just stand up for himself. So, you know, he's saying so Austin is confirming some things, and Venetia said, Then out of nowhere, Craig said, you don't know about my relationship between me and Austin, so I don't know why you keep trying to put yourself in it. So what you say about me and him, and that's when Austin said, yeah, as a matter of fact, I really don't care what none of y'all say about me and Craig, because we're going to do what me and Craig do. So Craig said, you know, Venetia, I don't even fuck with you, and you don't even exist, so why don't you don't even exist in my world, so why don't you just fuck off? End the episode. So we'll see what these people going to do. We'll see what Venetia going to do. Because I just want to see. So listen, you could have been anyway, but you was here with me for 24 minutes and 47 seconds, and I love you for it. And I'll be back with another review. Bye.